A new teacher has a 40% average in their class. This happens not because of what most people believe, that the teacher is the problem, but for other reasons. So let me share a few reasons why this might happen and some things you could do about it if you're that teacher in this situation. But why should you listen to me? Because I've been in education 25 years, formerly worked in HR, where I worked with teachers that were in this situation. Reason number one this happens is because administrators put teachers in classes that they're not prepared to teach. Let me give you an example. New teacher comes into the building, they just got hired. There's veteran teachers there. The veteran teachers don't want the tough classes. So who gets it? The new teacher. And they're not prepared to deal with the discipline issues, the gaps in learning, and the lack of resources that those students need to be successful. I believe this happens more often than not, where the teacher gets put in a situation where they're not going to be successful, and then they get blamed and called the problem in the situation. That's definitely not going to make teachers want to stay in the profession, is it? So what do you do if you're a teacher in this situation? Well, here's what not to do. Don't wait for support from your administrator or your district because they don't really have the capacity to know how to support you in an effective way. So what I would do is, number one, identify if you want to address this issue or not. Once you decide you do, then find a coach or a mentor that can help you identify what is the primary thing you want to work on in your classroom to improve the situation. Number three, start implementing that in your classroom and celebrate the successes along the way. Now, if you decide you don't want to address the problem and you want to move on to a new job, then start making an exit plan. If you need some support, I got some resume resources linked in my bio.